Don't not far, far away lived a little small boy who said, "Wow, look at this amazing lag." Hello everybody, what is up? I'm the Adam Z Kid, and today, I'm doing something different. I'm giving you I'm giving you a tour of something I've done off camera, and it's a little stadium which I built, and it's taken me about 2-3 weeks to build when I've been bored, doing nothing else. And here it is a stadium. Whoa. It's the home of ACAMC, which is short form for Always Conceding Against Macclesfield Football Club. Literally, yeah. I didn't know what to call it, but I knew I wanted that abbreviation, and I had a couple of ideas, and I'll put them in the description if you want to know some of them. But anyway, enough about me talking about that. Let's go and give you a quick tour of the ground. And first I'm going to look on the outside. This stand here is the Arwood, I think it's the Arwood stand or end or something. I can't exactly remember what I named that bit there, but yeah, it's the main big grandstand. And then we head over here to the away end entrance and Umbro, which is, if this team were real, that's what their kits would be made out of. And all this is not like just made up stuff. I'm not like being sponsored by anything. And all, and here is the around here is where the Aviva corner is. Which that's meant to be a really bad done Aviva logo. Here's like the Z for the Zoopla logo, the official mobile phone company of here. And this is the first stand I actually built. Oh, because I built it as like a really small ground, and I thought I'd make it a bit bigger. And this is the first more modern stand I built, which is called the Jet 2 End. There's a load of cows and sheep, and yeah, which is like the first stand I built, which I'm quite impressed with. Going over along here, I believe, if I'm right, which I should be, it says ACAMC. It says that about 2 or 3 times along this stadium. Then going along here, LV, Liverpool Victoria, done it in pink instead of green, and I think it looks nicer in that because I wanted to use some pink on the outside. This here is the old terrace. Again, was ACAM, Always Conceding Against Macclesfield. Big theme here, the Always Conceding Against Macclesfield Football Club. And it's not meant to say Macclesfield Football Club, it's just meant to be Macclesfield Football Club. You see a little glimpse into the stadium, which obviously you can see there isn't any steps there yet. Still not got around to doing that yet. And then over here we've got I believe it's the trees end or something. But yeah, and anyway, this is where we're going to firstly enter. So this will lead us to the top part of here, as you can see. What the inside of the ground looks like. And so as you can see, yes, I believe this one is called the tree something. Yeah, it's a tree end, or the south end. And yeah, as you can see, that's what this end looks like. There's a little bit of a blank gap there, but this is, yeah, originally, this was the only bit of seating was up here, which is why it's in, I think, is that, I can't remember what that is. I think it's lapis. Yeah, it's lapis. And then this is done in sapphire. No, lapis stuff like this was built as like the only seating, like the exclusive people at the club. And these are all like standing, from standing here. And then I just converted that all to seating. And some people have to change that, and I put a little roof on it. And that makes one stand, which is pretty cool. There's a little gap here. We'll eventually get around here to building more and extending this. I do kind of like how it's coming out. I think this one might need to be a bit longer, and like turn them all into that size. But other than that, I like the stand. It has an old-fashioned feel, and it is why it's called the Old Terrace. And that is where they actually have the TV cameras, which I'll go up to at the end of the video. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite a long, quite old-fashioned looking. Little fences here, so when you're on this side, you can't jump, although you can from the seat. Just imagine that people can't jump from the seat. And also there's a little section here which you can get onto and stuff. And there you can see across there. There is slight visual impairments at some areas. But to be honest, I've just made it look quite nice, to be honest. And to be honest, I'm not really going to really be using this in terms of that sort of method. Also, if you're wondering what these are like for the cameras, you know, sometimes you get the cameras like pitch side, they're there like monitoring the game. Yeah, they're just them. Over here, then we have the Jet 2 end, or the North Stand. And this all connects to one thing, but this is split into 3 sections. So up to where, up to this line here, this was the first stand built, and then it went along more like that. And this, as you can see, was, yeah, it looks really nice. I think this is the best stand I've done so far, in terms of the stairway, because I think that's really good. I'm lazy, so I couldn't be bothered to continue doing that. First time I like mess around with roof and all that. This here, I don't know if I want to keep it like this, or if I want to actually like change it and stuff and wall it all off, but I'll see in the future. As you can see some torches there, other bits, of course you can see I'm using glowstone to light up, including the Aviva corner, which I thought was just like, because there's something like Aviva Community Corner or something at Carrow Road, which is home of Norwich FC, and I thought I'd add my own sort of version of that in, and then yeah, so that little corner bit, and it goes from like in line with that fence bit there, like the edge of that, to that wall thing there, and this was actually built after I'd finished building these two, and I'd actually walled it off and thought, no, it looks a bit weird, and just built this. It's my best attempt of a corner, and I think I've done quite well actually for corner seating there. And again, I'm going to be hopefully doing some which will connect to the, not connect to your stand, but maybe doing some around there. I want the old stand to, if I can, keep it like that, but we'll see. Anyway, moving forward to the big stand as it gets a bit dark, which is cool, or good. We have the, what's it called? Allwoods stand. Oh no, it's the Allwoods. The Allwoods, but yeah, see some of the stairs haven't quite finished yet. You can see though they come in there, down there, still need to do some there. But yeah, this is the big main stand, and it is huge. Originally it was split into 2 sections and stuff, and then there wasn't going to be any here because I wasn't sure how to make it look good. But then I thought, you know what, because I had like this massive wall here which I'd built at the start when it's a small club. And I can't even remember why it was like that, but it just was. And then I thought, and it had these little things there, and I thought, let's keep them, but let's make it so you can see the pitch. And I think this actually worked quite well at the back. It's like, well, pretty much, you can see almost there. I mean, yes, there is the massive things there, but that's sort of like holding them up, in effect. It's really cool. And as you can see, you can get out here, and I'm just got to put in like stairs and all that. I might put another like exit thing like here, but we'll see. And in here is where we started, at that little start thing at the beginning. This is the television studio, where they like broadcast the Super Sunday or football special or whatever you want it to be, and stuff. So yeah, that's that. And of course, we're gonna have to go down into the changing rooms, because that's what you do. So yeah, these are pretty much basic rooms, and I am working on a little underground thing. That's why there's, well then I'll go down there in a second, but this is what basically I started the changing rooms as being, and then I've just extended this corridor a bit, just temporarily and stuff, but eventually this whole thing, including the dugout, is going to be, the dugout's actually going to be cut down and stuff, so it's sort of like underground seat sort of thing, so you can still see, it'll be like this level, but it's just so I can lower all this down by 1. Should be really helpful so I could, oh, that's nothing. But down here is where I've been working on building it better, and as you can see, it does go down quite a bit and stuff. I'm working on building all that. Like this will all be carved out. I think it does need to be carved out another one that direction, which I'm gonna do. You see, it's a bit of a work in progress. And then this is the decal for what the change room is going to be like, a lot bigger. And I'm gonna furnish them this time. Haven't built this side yet, the away side. But yeah, and then this is all going to be turned into like these coloured stuff and really nice, amazing stuff, which is all good. It's all amazing. But yeah, this is my stadium, and I'm just going to want to go quick sky high view of the area. And it took me, it's a lot like on-off project, like been working on it a bit, you know, not really, you know, I've spent like a good amount of time on it, but I've not been like on it for like 6-7 hours straight. It's always been like 1-2 hour little sections, maybe doing that once or twice a day. You know, sort of. I mean, apart from when I first started, which I did actually spend about a day doing all the pitch and like getting like that basic bit there done. There was a small bit there which I also had done. Did like not half of, about the size of like the smaller bits there, but like where the bigger bit is, if that makes any sense. And like the dugout and all that. The rest of stuff I've been working on over time, and it has been fun to do. I've not finished it yet. I would post an update on when I've done more, which will probably be when I've started developing this section here, that's above the TV studio and stuff. Then it'll probably be along to developing around here, building these a bit bigger, and then hopefully building there, and then just keep on like adding and changing stuff, but keeping the basic model the same, if that makes any sense. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please like, comment, subscribe, favourite, add to a playlist, share with people on social media, whatever you want to do with it. You can do that, I am not going to bother you, and yeah, I will see you next time. Adios. I still can't believe I managed to call it always conceding against Macclesfield. I thought I was going to have to think of something else.